Ontario International Airport is one of Southern California's fastest growing airports. Come experience the SoCal's So Easy way with ONT. Go to flyontario.com to see how we connect people and places. Fight on Trojans and fly on with Ontario International Airport. We're joined now, Sean Cody, Jordan Moore, joined now by Twanisha TeeTee Terry, USC women's track and field sophomore speedster. She broke all the records her freshman year. Team wins a national championship. It's kind of hard to go up from there. I mean, that's a pretty good start to your career. Was last season just a little bit like a dream for you?
Yes, last season was very shocking. I knew I would come in and do great things, but running 1099 as a freshman was phenomenal. We had a great season. I was the only freshman in the race at NCAA's outdoor. I finished third. We came out with the national championship. My freshman season was wow.
You see, Sean, that's just what Coach Burns was talking about, that mindset. I knew I would come in and do great things.
We got to set the bar. We need her to come talk to the football team about setting that bar high. Yeah. I mean, talk about it. You 100-meter record holder already at USC. What are the goals you're setting for yourself this year going into the season?
So this season, I have a little book that I write my goals in. I do sort of a checklist. So for indoor, my goals were to make it to nationals in both the 60 and the 200. I did make it to nationals in the 60, and my goal was to place top 3. But instead, I did something better, and I won nationals out of lane 1. I didn't make it in the 200, but we still have room for improvement next year. And going into outdoor season, our goal is to defend our team title, make it to finals in both the 100 and 200, and go and win 100 and place top 3 within the 200.
That's how you name goals. When you ask a question to someone, that's how you name goals. So you ask me my goals this week. Maybe I should.
Or most athletes are like, it's just I just want the team to do well. She's like, nope, this is what the plan is.
She remember them. Yeah.
This is what we're going to do this year. Well, I have to imagine you accomplished most of your goals last year, and you end up breaking Angela Williams' record. And that's a legendary name here at USC. Angela Williams, won the Hondo Award, pretty big time. What did that mean to you?
It mean a lot. Like I said, I always write my goals down. So I wrote my goals down in the summer of my freshman year. Track season wasn't even in yet. I haven't started lifting. I haven't did anything. But I actually thought accomplishing a 1099 record would have been harder than the 709 record. So when I did end up running 1099 pretty early in the season at Mount Sac Invitationals, which was around April, it was pretty shocking. And I was like, oh, I definitely have to meet Angela Williams. I definitely have to meet her. And now this season I won a 60, and I'm still aiming to get her record of 709. But, yeah, she's a legend.
Yeah.
I know this might be a little far off, but what Olympics are we shooting for you? When are we trying to get into those international plays for the Olympics?
So I'm actually shooting for the 2020 Olympics.
You know what's on the goals list, Sean. It's in the notebook.
Yes, so I'm actually shooting for 2020 Olympics. Right now, behind the scenes, within school, I'm on track to graduate within 3 years. So I'm making it my goal to have most of my core classes completed in the fall and the spring. So that way, summer 2020, I'll only have to take 1 core class. So that way, I can focus more on running in the Olympics.
2020 is in Tokyo, Sean. We could send you as a correspondent.
I think
Tokyo.
That would be a good food destination.
Yes,
I can handle that well.
Be right up your alley. TeeTee, you get to go home this weekend.
Yes, definitely. Yes.
You're from Miami.
Yes.
What's it going to be like to run in your hometown in front of, I'm sure, lots of friends and family? And then, also, why did you come all the way across country to run? They've got lots of programs down there.
It's going to be amazing running in front of my hometown because, like we know, I'm way across the coast, so it's hard for them to come out and be able to support, so they have to support from a distance. Yeah. But having them close up would be amazing. Like I always tell everyone, there's nothing like a home crowd feeling. So just knowing that they will all be able to come out, even my family from South Carolina, Georgia can drive down. It's just a little drive away. So that's amazing. I came to USC because I knew this was a guaranteed opportunity. My talent was a guaranteed opportunity for me to get out of Florida. So I said, why stay there when I was born and raised there? I've seen Florida. I know what's there. Everything's going to be there when I come back, if I do decide to go back. So I heard of Coach Carol. She coached one of my high school coaches when she was at UCF. So I always used to hear about her, and then I ended up running into her at Florida Relays. And then after that, I looked into USC, then I realized Kendu Ellis was here. We went against each other as rival schools in high school. And then Deanna Hill was also here, and I'm like, both of them from Florida, and they both here. So I constantly looked into the school for track-wise and academic-wise, and I was like, this is the perfect opportunity to come out here.
Now, I've seen the videos of you running, and you got the patented pigtail look. Are we staying with the pigtails? And this is your signature look, right? When I break out the wig for the Olympics, and I can have the pigtails going, right? Or is that what we're staying with?
I started running with the 2 ponytails in high school, and it started becoming everyone started becoming accustomed to that look. That's how they can spot me on a relay or spot me in a crowd. So I always wear the 2 ponytails, and I have to top it off with a headband. So like I said, everyone loved that look. That's just when they see that, they know that's TeeTee Terry. But I also have one of my younger athletes at Miami Northwestern that wears the same ponytails, but instead she does hurdles and I does sprints. So the 2 ponytails is definitely a look. I know when I was coming on my visit, usually when I'm out of season, I don't wear the 2 ponytails. I try to switch up my hairstyles a little. And when I was coming on my visit, Coach Carol was like, "Are you gonna have the 2 ponytails for me?" And I was like, "No, I'll have another hairstyle." But every time I step on the track, I make it my goal to have the 2 ponytails with a headband.
I'm with it. I like that.
The women's sprinting, the 100 meters, is like a fashion show anyway. I mean, there's nails, hair, makeup, the whole thing. It's the only sporting event where you get like dressed up to do it. I always see the Olympics and I laugh at that. What is Coach Carol's secret sauce? I mean, she has had such success, particularly with sprinters, even in her short time at USC. You look at people like Andre DeGrasse and Michael Norman and yourself and Kendall Ellis and all those names you mentioned earlier. I mean, what is it that really attracts the best sprinters and that she's able to get the best out of the best sprinters?
She's very straightforward, I can tell you that. And she studies this sport. She lives, sleep, breathe this sport. Right now, if I was to go run 100 and it was wind dated, she'd be like, "Oh, well, let me do the calculation. I can show you what it is if it wasn't wind dated or if it was this and that wind." So, like, she definitely knows the sport. Then, like, in high school, I used to just get out and just run. Whereas here now, Coach Carol makes the race more technical. You have different zones within each part of the race. And not only do she care about, like, the athletic part, she put academics first. And she always stay on top of you. She know that you can do more than what you give her. So she'll definitely always stay on top of you and be like, "I know you can give me more. I'm not going to stop getting off you until you do what I need you to do." And that's what we need in track and field.
TeeTee Terry, man, I'm excited to watch.
I got to get my signature look together,
we
man.
got to get Sean
36
the wig.
years in, no signature look yet, man.
The rest of your career is just so bright, and you've got all those goals ready to check off one by one. We're looking forward to you accomplishing them. More Trojans Live next on ESPN LA 710.